Hi guys, welcome back to the stream. Let me just check what's happening. I think we are having some technical difficulties with the lens. Yeah, much better. Yep, much better. Cool. Right, guys, welcome back to the live stream. And yeah, so we are back. Let me just set up my other thing also. So we are at par with everything that's happening. God. Today's live stream will not be a lot of live streaming. Today's live stream will be a short one. This one is sorted. This one needs to go. Right. Right. Okay, we have the first like. Thank you for liking. Who is this? I'm guessing songs. But let me know who is it. ₹4 का पिज्जा Okay, cool. We are live. All right. Thank you for the lovely like. And today we'll be going a little bit off topic. We'll be having a half an hour live stream and we'll be talking about various things such as my motivation. My motivation to make a new perfume that we are planning and आज बाहर का ज़माना जो दिख रहा है वो ऐसा कुछ है आप देख सकते हैं we are here today's street view so that was today's street view and what else can we do yeah long story short this is what we have at hand right now yeah almost everything covered because I had nothing coming in today so that's fine okay back on topic our production is in production somehow and the bottles are going to get ready within 5 or 6 days as usual as we discussed yesterday this live stream is just for consistency because I don't want to miss out on the live streaming and also today I might go a little early because I am not really feeling the best of myself right now but yeah today we'll be doing a short live stream right yeah the good hairstyle and yeah whoever is online just let me know because I see someone is online but I cannot know unless you um, put it in the chat right so please put it in the chat whenever you come online all right just say hi in the chat when you come online so I know that who's online and I can speak to you guys directly 2 likes 2 viewers and I still don't know who you are 3 viewers 2 likes and still I don't know who you are please say hi in the chat so I understand that you're online because literally unless I know who it is I don't have any context to speak about our own context we currently are talking about the production that is happening how you can get your own perfumes manufactured how you can get your own business out into the market and visible for the people also soft skills if you want to develop for your job and business whatever you are doing we can also talk about that so whatever the topic we want to cover just let me know 3 likes 3 viewers Oh, hi Sarang. Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, so we can cover something related to what you want, right? Instead of me going on about what I want, we'll just cover topics that will benefit you, right? So we can do anything. And yeah, Sarang, where are you? Let me know. Arey, that was crazy. That was crazy fast, bros. That was crazy fast. How are you, bro?
All good.
Sarang is in the house. स्लो कर देना खाली चालू रहने स्लो कर दे. So guys, Sarang is here in the house, in the shop. And what else? Sarang, would you like to suggest any topic that we can talk about? We have the viewers, we have the live stream. We can talk about something. And we'll be ending the live stream maybe in an hour or so. So let's see who all come online. And yes, we are in the shop. We have the perfumes. Sarang, please suggest the topic if you can.
We have
Out of ideas.
topics on the perfumes only. Anything?
कल तो हम लोग भूत के बारे में बात कर रहे थे बैठ के.
Can we discuss about the ongoing news going on in Nepal?
Not sure. That will be politically very close.
Yeah, very good.
We can talk about Trump
Yeah.
and that guy Kirk, Mr. Kirk who died.
Yeah.
He was a good guy. I loved how he maintained the whole, political neutrality that he used to have. So I loved that. But yeah, guy died, assassinated actually. And we are not allowed to say all this on live stream, but yes, it happened. Can't help it. So guys, we have 5 people on the live stream. Please, somebody say hi. Because what we have currently is all political topics which we don't want to cover, obviously. So please, guys, if you're live, say hi so we can know who is online. And virtual man, if you come online, then let me know. We will talk about the topic that we discussed yesterday, which was Bhoot Pishach and all those different things. We are talking about those things. Yesterday we had alien conspiracies. So yes, we can talk about those topics. We can cover them today. And yeah, virtual man, if you come online, let me know. Who else is online? I have 6 people online, but nobody's in the comments. Please spam the comments so I know you guys are online. Even if my haters are online, please do spam the comment. I love if Raja and friends come in the chat. Oh wait, we blocked you. No, but still you can use the other account, right? Hey Fajr, welcome back. Sons, welcome back. Sarang, welcome in the shop. So yeah, hi Fajr, hi Sons. Thank you guys for coming online. We have 7 people on the live. We have 10 people on the live. Let me know, guys, what you guys want to talk about. And we will talk about it. You can be damn sure we will talk about it. Even if it is covering ghosts. Yesterday I showed you, right? We are talking about aliens and ghosts also, so that's fine. And perfumes in the times of aliens and ghosts and stuff like that we can also cover. I think virtual man had a very good topic to cover. If he comes online, then we'll have that. Hi Sons Fajar. Hello Sarang and Fajar. Hi guys. So many hellos all around. Welcome back Fajar. Welcome back Sons. Hi Fajar. We can talk about overuse of perfumes. Okay, Sarang, what was the exact situation? Can you type it out in here? So everyone is on the same page. I'd use a lot of perfume, as in sprayed a lot every time I get out of my car. Every half an hour. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot. And you use the perfume that we make. Yeah, Sarang bro, I'll be kicked out of the live if the topic is about overuse of perfumes, which gave me a lot of rashes. Yeah, definitely happens. For sure, it's totally fine. You can also share. It's totally fine. Two bros who share one passion of overspraying perfumes. I also overspray, but then that's a thing because it happens because I have to try a lot of different perfumes. So it happens. But then you guys definitely can gel and tell me what exactly happens. And rashes is interesting. Charlie Kirk, exactly, bro. Charlie Kirk is down. Okay, so for anything which is up to 25% of concentration, you have 5 to 6 sprays every 5 hours is enough. Okay, 5 sprays for 5 hours is enough. Anything more than that concentration, which is 25 to 50%, 60% concentrations, you just apply 2 sprays maximum and just make sure it spreads out properly, or it can be concentrated but it will make a mark, right? So you can also have that. But yeah, 2 sprays is more than enough if what you are spraying has more than 50% concentration, or maybe more than 25 to 30% concentration. So that's the difference, because if it has higher concentration, a more amount of the perfume oil will come out on the skin or on your dress at a time, right? If it's less than 25%, then it will take more time because it's like lesser amount of oil actually. The liquid will be the same amount, right? But in the liquid, the concentration of oil will be higher for a higher concentration perfume. So yeah, for a higher concentration one, 2 sprays maximum every 6 hours. 6 to 7 hours actually. 2 sprays, that's it, like 2 sprays. And for anything less than 25%, you can have 5 to 6 sprays every 5 hours. The news of Charlie, exactly, son. So Charlie is gone. That's what just me and Sarang were talking about. So Charlie is gone. He was removed from the system for speaking against the system. As I'd use 2 perfumes, exactly, yeah. For sure. I does 12 sprays minimum. For sure, that's a lot of sprays. I am happy you have survived this long. But that's a lot of sprays. But yeah, also depends on what perfume you're using. So it's like, do you mix 6 sprays of one perfume, 6 spray of another perfume? Or is it like 12 sprays throughout the day? Like, what is it exactly? Or when you're leaving the house, is it that time? Because 12 sprays is definitely a lot. Please enlighten us. How do you manage those 12 sprays? And what is the concentration of the oil? Please tell us that. Thank God I stopped. I didn't fit in the category on that particular day. Yeah, definitely. That one day you did fit in that particular category. Yes, for sure. Yes, but it happens with Ahmad al Maghribi perfumes, leaves mark on shorty. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, because they are higher oil concentration, lower on the fixatives and the ethanol, and mostly I think also they now have water-based perfumes and ethanol perfumes. So also that happens, which is fine, totally fine. Which is totally fine, right? Nothing. Yeah, Sons. Right. So this what Sons is also discussing, and what Sarang also mentioned before this. There was this guy Charlie Kirk who was an amazing guy in politics. He was a political influencer, and he used to fight with almost every radical group or every woke group with common sense, right? And he was a huge threat to the brainwashing that America is doing currently with its younger generations to keep them um, enslaved. So that's where Charlie Kirk came in. He broke a lot of things. He changed a lot of ideas. He changed a lot of people's thoughts. Right? He transformed, woke people into commonsensical people, and that was happening very fast. So it makes sense that they would take him out like they did with John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was making sense when he said not to remove the gold standard from gold and dollar, and because he was making sense, he was deleted from the system, and that is what happened with Charlie Kirk also. And this is just shameless Americans. That's all I can say. Shameless Americans. The concentration I mostly use is EDP and Parfum. For sure. Yes. Wow. That's awesome. Like if you can tolerate that, for sure, hats off. Definitely. You have got accustomed to that smell, and you know also how far away to hold it and spray for the maximum effectiveness. So I'm very sure that you are spreading it throughout like your body, the back and the neck area, the underarms area, everything, even on the lower back area maybe you're putting it. But then yes, you have got all the spots figured out, and then you're spraying just once a day, and then you're taking it throughout the day, right? Concentration. New Charlie will come soon. Songs, we hope so. We hope so, because Charlie was very interesting. Sumit, welcome back. The gang is all here. Just Gaurav, aka Virtual Man, is remaining. If he comes, then we can start off with the ghostly topics. But welcome back, Sumit. Welcome back, Sons. Welcome back, Fajr. Everyone, welcome back. Sarang, welcome back. Good people don't live long. Rule of the world as they are very less. Yes, very true. Yeah, Sarang, you are very right. True. Sons agrees. That's what good people are very few, and then they also live very shortly, right? Who wants a good person in the system? They don't let you cheat. They don't let you do anything which is against profiteering. Also, Giorgio Armani passed away recently. Oh my god. Did he? Wow. That's news. Oh, right. Okay, Giorgio Armani, right? The designer. I confused with the. Let me just confirm. Yeah, 4th September, yeah. Yeah, Milan, Italy, right. The designer, yeah. Just like what. One day before the Teachers' Day happened, right? Yeah, for sure. He also passed away. But then Giorgio Armani had a different kind of vibe. But yeah, he did pass away. That's for sure. That's what, man. All good people are going. All the weird people are staying back. Yeah. The day does have a very weird vibe to it. September 11th, right? And it's just going to start in America. So just imagine. So that's nice one. Today is indeed 9/11. And what else? What else, guys? That's what, man. Like this whole Charlie Kirk thing has got me down. Before that, even today, 9/11 thing has got me down. So a lot of things exist that got me down. But I come here and you guys come online, and that helps me get back up, right? And we are all here for each other. So that's another good thing, right? So let's now discuss ghosts because we don't have any other topic. Just a quick update on what has been going on. Sumit, you have just come, and I think Sons also missed out on the updates. So, what is currently going on is that the factory is producing our perfume, which will be Exotic Dusk, and we will be getting the perfume within maybe 5 to 7 days. And we are awaiting the final delivery and arrival of the perfume so we can showcase it here and put it on the website. Also, we have started a new system where you guys can develop a new fragrance, right? You want to try some new fragrance, you can develop that fragrance and you can come online. You can get it listed on the website and actually make money using the platform, right? So we created this platform, the Lifestyle Club. You can make money using that platform. Now, if you want to start any kind of a perfume business or a fashion business, you can just come online on the Lifestyle Club and you can start it off. I just hate those radicals. Me too, Sons. Me too. Right? Why don't you love peace, man? Like, that's what the question we need to ask them. Let's not get into politics only. Yeah, exactly. So let's not get into politics. Let's stay away from the whole heated debate, which might get us shadow banned. Yeah, okay, leave it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's talk about the perfumes, right? So we are going to get the perfumes that's what I just said. Within the week or something, we'll be getting the perfumes. And yeah, and we will also be launching small oils, like oil bottles will be launching maybe. What else? Nothing new. I guess this is it. The update is done. And that's the thing, half of the topics we can't even talk about right now, as of now, because they're still fresh. People are scarred, and we don't want to get into that, right? What else? Any other ideas, guys? Like, what should we do? Food can be a good topic, yeah. That's true. That's true. Oh no, I don't do alcohol, right? But yes, food we can talk about, right? So this one thing, uh, I like Lebanese food, okay? And one of our viewers, one of our moderators, even Hussein, he is from Lebanon. So he got very shocked when I told him that I like Lebanese shawarma, and that's something that is not a common experience that I've seen, right? Because people usually assume, right, that we all have shawarma. Yeah, guys, let's list down our favorite foods. So I just told you, mine is like the Lebanese shawarma, right? And not just favorite, like I cannot tag one food favorite because for me, all food and fragrances, they're all the same, like, they're all equals, they're all born equals. But I do like shawarma, right? And the Lebanese shawarma, especially because of the special taste and because of certain activities also that I used to do. Why not food is okay? Come to Konkan Habibi. Exactly, yeah. Konkan Habibi is absolutely the best place to get the, what you can say is the flavorful version of all the food that you can understand. I can have one Japanese anytime. Japanese, that's interesting. What in Japanese, Sumit? That's super interesting. Konkan, to we all have been. We eat Konkani food on the day. Come to Mumbai, kabhi bhi. Sounds. Sarang is telling you, come to Mumbai kabhi bhi. Say, Sumit, tell me about the Japanese food that you're mentioning. Is it like sushi? Are we talking about sushi? Yeah, guys, please do come. Right. Sarang, why not? So he's going to come soon. Sons, you are coming back to Mumbai now, right? Focus is usually on seasonal ingredients, okay. If you want, I can come abhi bhi. Arey wah! That's awesome. Right. Okay, come, come. My favorite is biryani only. Heard about For sure, yeah, that's what I told you, right? If I come to Kerala, we have to go to Paragon restaurant, right? We have to go to Paragon. End of story. We keep finding people to join for food. Yeah, we do. Yeah. So here also we have like a group where we just on the weekend or something we'll just go out for food, right? So it's like five of us, and we'll just go out for food, nothing else. Sushi has many variations. Very true. He does. It does. It does. We already have a foodie gang join us. Exactly. Yeah, Sarang. There are handles, nigiri, gunkans. Wait, what? Okay, okay, Japanese ones. Okay, I was like Konkan, confused with the Konkan ones. Maybe I can ask Lami to go live if we go over the weekend for food. Yeah, we can actually do that. Yeah, but then I'm not sure how comfortable the other people will be with the whole situation. Then we can definitely try that. This whole philosophy around sushis. Wow, Sumit. When are you going to New Zealand, by the way? Because we still want that Freighter Works company. If you're going, that is. Yes, please do talk about the Japanese food, the sushi. Enlighten us, or maybe you can just come on live. Maybe do you want to join in the live? I can kind of. Maybe we can go live together, kind of thing. Just a second. Start a poll, start a Q&A. Chat filter, community moderation, what even, all messages. Okay. I can talk for hours about Japanese food. Tell about famous food near your area. Okay, the famous food near my area. Again, depends. If you're talking about, there's a restaurant called Grace Kitchen. So that's like the authentic Kerala food that we get, right? So Grace Kitchen is something that I adore, and I try to go as less as possible to maintain that whole authenticity thing. Because if you just start going regularly, I think it loses the charm. I think the place will lose its charm. So I just go once in a while, not every day. Another 2 weeks time. Okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Most cheap and quick satisfying one is vada pav. Absolutely, Sarang. Yeah, the quickest one and most satisfying one. Yeah, the vada pav. If you just go in and just grab a vada pav, it will satiate you anytime. It will satisfy you immediately. So yeah, I agree. Totally agreed with that one. And I will go via Kuala Lumpur. That's nice. That's interesting. Sons. Yes, I won't say that name out loud, but yeah, that's my favorite, right? That's my favorite. So, yes, yes. Fajr, if you're listening, if you're reading, you can read the chat, bro. That's the dish I want to eat in Kerala when I come down there with the Kerala parota. Maybe I will get beaten after this. Like, I had pani puri. Ah, it's fine, man. Even I'm not a big fan. I do like pani puri, but not such a big fan. Usually, I see you know, people do like pani puri a lot, but it's when they usually eat it once in a while, right? Or they have access to it once in a while. I have such a ready-made access to it that I don't really like it that much. But yeah, when I eat it, I do like it, right? So pani puri is one of those good things that happen to us. For sure, you don't come to Mumbai, Kabhi. No, it's fine, man. You can come to Mumbai. Just yeah, exactly. The way you said Fajr, people might hate on you for hating on Pani Puri. So yeah, that's one consequence. But Fajr, look at the one that Sons wrote up. Did you see that dish? Fajr, tell me. Sons. So don't I accept my sisters or my bandi? Exactly, yeah. So that's what, man. That's what. Sometimes, some things I can't even cook any of those things. But yeah, if you have ready access to it, then it might actually be a kind of taken for granted kind of thing. That's I think what's happened with me actually. Just a second, guys. I have to make a quick call. Yeah. हेलो ठीक है अभी बोलिए ऑफिस में ही हूँ लाइव पे हूँ अभी आपका कॉल आया तो दूसरे फ़ोन से कॉल किया गाड़ी लाया ना मम्मा के पास से। मेरे पास किधर है स्कूटी? शायद वही ले गए। हाँ ठीक है भाई। Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? Yes, yes. Okay, wait, I'll need to go up. Also, then like Pani Puri except sisters, right? Delhi has great spots for Golgappas. Yeah, so that is a different breed. Okay, Golgappas is a different breed, and Pani Puri is a different. Like the taste you can immediately make out because Golgappas has a certain tanginess and chatpataness, which is like a Delhi thing, and Pani Puri has a different kind of tanginess and a spiciness that is a Mumbai thing. So you cannot mix them, obviously. Sumit, nice spotting that. Yes, for sure. The Kottu paratha, yes. Yeah, you can hit pani puri and eat golgappa and dalia balance हो गया जाएगा. Yes, you can hit pani puri and eat golgappa in Delhi, balance हो जाएगा. Go to the golgappa stand in Malviya Nagar in front of the mandir in the main market. Sumit, awesome. You are revealing something. Something so deep that I feel everyone can enjoy that later when they go there. कहाँ पे लिखा? Malviya Nagar. Okay. Screenshot time. Okay. Sunil Golgappa stand and bad air. What a combo. Yeah, exactly. Kerala food is spicy mostly, but how come you eat? For sure, we eat everything. Technically, we eat everything, right? Because we are like more on the nomadic side of life, right? We believe in freedom. We are like Jack Sparrow. Like me and Sons are like Jack Sparrow of the modern world, right? So we just eat anything. Like if it walks and it can move and it can be hunted, obviously, we will eat it. Except pork, I think, because I don't like their lifestyle. सर पानी पूरी गोलगप्पा नॉर्थ इंडियन ही अच्छा बनाते हैं. ओके, cool, 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 cool. Saranganikar, Delhi looks beautiful after monsoon. Yes, it does. All green and blues. Checking the AQI. Currently, it's hovering around 80s. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Sumit, come to Pune. It's always green and blue in Deccan region. Yeah, that's true. Quite true. And to be honest, went to Delhi only once till date and never had golgappas. But if I had parathas, man. Oh, okay. That's nice, Sarang. So you like parathas, right? That's awesome. So even Delhi ka parathas, something like the chutney नहीं क्या बोलते उसको? Chaat, the Delhi chaat. That is also something you can try. It sounds great, Sumit. Awesome. So many good things, good vibes all around, right? Lami Cairo. Yeah, Sumit. Yeah, if it, that is what, right? If it walks and if it can be hunted, we do eat it. It's problem, right? That's what I heard in north side. What's the problem? Is the AQI the problem? Yeah, but then yes, the parathas. If you like the parathas with the dahi and the other preparation, it would be awesome if you go there. I think there is what is that? Dal, dal bati or something. I think dal bati. Even that one is good. Even the Delhi chaat that they make is a very different breed of chaat. Like the masala that they put is very different breed. So it's a very different kind of conversation when it comes to Delhi food. Uh, and Delhiites, like in Mumbai, if you ask Mumbaiites whether they regularly eat vada pav or pani puri, they might say no, right? Because somehow we like preserving it for the weekends or some occasion where we actually start enjoying the food, right? So we won't eat it every single day, but for some reason I've seen that Delhi people or Delhiites They will eat the same stuff every single day and they will enjoy it every single time. So it's just weird to me. Like, how can they be so dedicated, right, towards the craft of eating golgappa and chaat? No, it's not the. Okay, this topic I think we can cover, right? The major exporters of beef in India, right, from India are Jain families, which are pure vegetarian families. So it's not really a problem, right? It's more the matter of a choice. Okay, really a matter of choice. So really I cannot comment further, but that very fact, right, the majority exports of beef from India happen via companies owned by Jains and Marwadis. So that should speak for itself. AQI and politics both don't know what is happening in Delhi. Yeah, actually they don't know. Yeah. So with us, I agree, Fajar Fazin. I used to buy easily earlier. Now the shops are open in the back alleys. You can actually buy that here very easily. Even on Swiggy, I think it was there, but now it is taken out of Swiggy also. But yeah, it was quite easy. And it is still quite easy. In my area, it is still quite easy to buy. Correct, Saran. There is a whole discussion around the displacement of weather monitors in the green belt. Huh? Displacement of weather monitors. That's interesting. Seems like a nice conversation we can have. Sumit here now. This is also banned. Sad. Where? In Pune? Is it banned? Like completely banned? I feel there must be some area where it is allowed. There might be some areas, no, where it is allowed. See, again, we are back to controversial topics. Like, we just cannot, our chat cannot stay away from any controversial topics, right? Let's just give it right now, right? You can say BFF in place of can be funny during conversations. Yeah, eating the BFF is such a crazy idea. Like, hi bro, did you eat BFF today? And wow, wow. Either the girlfriend will kill you or the friends will kill you, right? And God forsake if you have a BFF of the opposite gender and then you start keeping saying, did you eat BFF today, right? So that would be crazy. With liver, okay. Yeah, the liver, right. So again, I cannot comment much, but definitely seems like a cuisine to be had. So if you ever cook it, then please subscribe to our eating list and bring us food. Because there's like whole bunch of us, and now Sons very soon. Sons, I'll be visiting Pune in the next maybe 2 weeks. I'll be visiting Pune, and let's meet up. Let's enjoy that. You can just come back with me, or you can just come over here, okay? And we can enjoy all the dishes that we are mentioning, and then I can come back to Pune with you, and I can drop you off, and then I'll go to my uncle's place because I have to go there this weekend or the next weekend. So we can plan something like that. That you come over here using some public transport, we chill out for the day in the shop, and then go around eating BFFs, and then I can drop you back home, right? So we can plan something like that. Wait, it is available, but by Black Heart. What is a Black Heart?
in black.
Everything is available in black in India, from food to human beings. Yeah, brothers. Today I absolutely strong point, bro. So today I was looking at the Jack Sparrow story, and because it has been a long time since I last looked at Jack Sparrow story, and today I finally understood the meaning of his entire thing. Like the whole Jack Sparrow backstory, why the Black Pearl is cursed, and everything. Like it was crazy. It was superb. Like if you get the time, do look at the backstory. This is Black in India. I believe shorts on what I cook on my YT channel. Ooh, Sumit, that's awesome. Hey, Michael, welcome to the live stream, Michael. Awesome to have you here. After so long, man. After so long. And guys, please welcome Michael EZWS. That is Michael. Welcome him to the live stream, please. He's one of our oldest, I think, oldest members along with Sons. So welcome back to the live stream, Michael. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. Sumit, I will check out your channel. After this live, I'll check out your channel. Okay, if you have that pottu paratha and everything, I will check it out for sure. Like any kind of good preparation, I just love it, right? See how I'm speaking in cryptic language, right? Because we don't want to get into controversies, right? And Michael, I'm fine. How are you? Let me know. But eating is prohibited in religion, right? No, not really, Fajr. The prohibition is in a certain fanatic group, right? So I can actually tell you the whole story behind it, but that will take a long time. So just understand this. Even in the days of old, in Hinduism or any other religion, like whether the king was Hindu or whatever, we did present the best quality meat to the highest quality priest, right? It is all mentioned in Rig Vedas and Atharva Vedas, and it is there, it is on record. So you can understand how it worked and why this particular meat was preserved and reserved for the best of the best priests and the king himself and the queen, maybe if she's not menstruating or something. So it was a whole thing, like it was a whole science on how to eat this stuff. Okay, if I had time, I'll Lami. Okay, superb Swans, superb. Please do come, man. Michael, Swans, greetings. Awesome. Sumit, hello UCWS. Hello, Michael. Hello, Sumit. Hello, Michael. Hello, Michael. Everyone is hello, Michael. Right, it's been a while. I hope you guys have been well. Yes, we have been well. Michael, a lot has happened between then and now. Maybe someday we can sit and discuss about it. All good, Michael. That's awesome. I'm doing great. Thank you. Hello, Sarang. Does anybody here love cars? I think we all do. We all do love cars, Sarang. I love how you're going from topic to topic. It's yeah. So this is something yesterday that happened. I was also in a chat yesterday. One of my favorite streamers was doing Silent Hills 2. Okay, Silent Hills 2 is a game that I love. Like the Silent Hill concept itself is something that I love, right? So Silent Hills 2 is something that is new, and I was on this chat and I was just having fun. Like I was there for 20 minutes. I was having fun, and the wife of the streamer, she came online and she's like, Lami is single-handedly white knuckling the entire chat, and that is where I understood, like what is the concept of white knuckling the entire chat. I did not know before that, right? So now I understand that concept. I am a white knuckle when it comes to chatting. If I was not here talking to you guys, I would be the guy in the chat who is the most active and going around replying to everyone. I would be that thing. And I think Michael and Sons have seen this, right? In Felicity's chat, I think we have all seen this. Any suggesting my personal favorite topics? Okay, I'm suggesting my favorite personal topics. Yeah, superb. Like, but don't finish all the topics in one go because we also need the topics tomorrow, right? And guys, we have a special guest. Stop. Stop. I'll show you guys a special guest. Okay. You see this guy. Oh, there's this guy. See this guy. This is what keeps happening, right? So these people just come in because we have so many good ethers and they think this is a flower, right? So now this dragonfly really feels this is a flower. This is like a garden. And the dragonfly wants to sit on one of the flowers, but then the problem is there's no garden here. Finally found something. See, Q2. It is sitting on my Burberry Black. The favorite. So this guy's favorite is my Burberry Black. I wish I had a small microphone for this guy. Right? So now we know, guys, if ever somebody asks you, right, which perfume does a dragonfly like? You have an answer now. My Burberry Black. Like this guy had all these options from Gucci to Bombshell to Miss Dior, and Red Marble, everything. YSL, Azzaro Most Wanted, Aqua di Gio, right? Olympia, fucking fabulous. Like it has so many options, but you know where it's at? It's sat on this, my Burberry Black. So guys, this this is a good thing. Now we know dragonflies. If you want to attract dragonflies, use my Burberry Black. That's a crazy revelation today, right? Me and my friend. Oh, it's off. Off to the races. Don't come near me. Okay, you go. You take your stuff. Okay, you. Wait, I'll show you this helicopter thing again. See, this guy. Yes, done. So this is why I love wildlife. It's crazy. Okay. Yes, you're suggesting your favorite personal favorites. Cars the movie. Michael, yes, that Cars movie is also good, but I think Sarang is suggesting topics. Earlier he suggested food, and we are kind of still discussing food, right? So, what is your favorite food, Michael? Please let us know in the comments. And if time permits, we'll either do a live stream where we prepare that food together or do something crazy like that, okay? So, let's do that someday. Cars the movie, no. No, just cars, vroom vroom. Not movie. Yeah, exactly. I subbed you, Sumit. Awesome songs. Sumit Das, you have a new subscriber, right? Sons has subscribed to you, right? And also we also like believe in promoting each other. Also we believe in keeping the chat safe. So if you guys got any trolls coming in, let us know. We'll ban them immediately. Not movie. I sub you, Sumit. Oh yes, sure. I love cars. Yes, Michael. Yes. Wait, those cars. Okay, yeah, even I love those cars, yeah. My Suzuki Range Rover, Indian now, etc. I thought it was a cat. Uh, we call this. What is that?
Bunga.
Bhunga. Okay, superb. Okay, that thing. Okay, okay. I'll show you the Bhunga again. The Bhunga is resting on one of the lights. She's a sweet little Bhunga. I don't even know what angle is that. Like, how is it actually balanced over there? It's just hanging by a thread. But yeah, now you know. Bhunga ka favorite kya hai? My Burberry Black. Somebody asks you, now you have an answer, right? We did this live. I thought it was a cat. Yes, Michael, when I say cars also, I also mean cats because I remember how they function. Wow, Lami has a top-notch camera phone. I see the zoom quality. That's awesome, Sarang. Growing up, we thought that was a helicopter for ants. Michael. Okay, that's nice. That's a helicopter for ants. Cool. It was a legend amongst the kids. Interesting. Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense how that kids might think about that, but yeah, makes sense. Yes, Michael. Same here. Yeah, exactly. Sons. Even yeah, right. We also had a similar perception of the dragonfly. Just the dragon bit never made sense to me because dragons are like lizards or something. Very successful hunter though, the dragonfly. Is it? Sons, that's interesting. Michael Sons. In childhood, we used to call it helicopter. Yeah, somehow I think then that's a universal fact, right? Across continents, we are calling it helicopter. There has to be some logic behind it. Thanks, Sons. Kids all over the world be having similar myths. Exactly, yeah. So we all call them helicopters, right? Michael, nice one. Hey, wings are too delicate. And they are indeed, actually. I'll show you the wings. I just love how this guy just entered and claimed it's. Wait, what? Wait. No, not that one. Yeah, this one. Just look at the wings. Ah, beautiful. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Just sitting peacefully. I really want to disturb him, but I just love him also. So, but yeah, you can see the wings are so delicate, right? I have never seen a black one. Me neither, actually. Always seen green or red. Hi, Lalita. Welcome to the live stream. Are you from South? Yes, Sons. I think she is. I think the name should be evident since you are from Pune. It should be evident to you that she's from South. The helicopter legendary. We used to catch those and the strings on their backs. Sumit, exactly, yeah. So, oh my god. So, Sumit also has similar memories about this thing, right? This thing right over here. Sitting right above what now? Musk Kashmiri. Now, okay, Musk Kashmiri is green in color, by the way, and this thing is also green in color. So we have a new favorite, I guess. Right? Oh my god. No, 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 no. He disagrees. He disagrees. What the fuck? Are you dead, bro? No, 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 no. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's still living. Living life. King size. Okay, okay, okay. Too excited. Brother, where did you go? Okay, brother. I think he's drunk or something. Because he just keeps moving randomly. But I think he's drunk or something. Yes, welcome to the live stream, Lalita. Welcome to the live stream, Sumit. Right? Helicopter legendary, right? Michael, the dragonfly is rated the most efficient predator, around 95 to 97% success rate. Wow! Right after humans, right? Humans have a 100% success rate, right? Whether we kill or we hunt, whatever. It's like a 100% success rate in hunting. Actually, predators hunt, right, for food. My God, he is high on the perfume. Yeah, Sumit, exactly. He was high on the perfume. Dragonfly has stage fear. Yeah, exactly, Sarang. The dragonfly has stage fear. And I think it's gone. I think it played dead for a while so that we removed the camera from its face. But since we did not, I think it's gone somewhere. It's gone. Sorry, guys. Yep, yep. Exactly, yeah. Nice trivia, Michael. Absolutely, yeah. 97% success rate in predation is a very good predation rate, right? Yeah, exactly. Sarang, the dragonfly thing was very good, actually. So, yeah. We have outside also. What is outside? Nothing. Nothing to show today. It stopped raining, so I cannot also show you guys the rains. Nothing here. So yeah, maybe we'll just hang around after that. Lami black one so dangerous. Is it dangerous? Black one is dangerous. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Does it bite or does it infect? What does it do? Yeah, exactly. The helicopter. Oh, Apache helicopters. Are we talking about actual helicopters now? Okay, no, they don't bite. Okay, that's good. That's good. Then why are they dangerous? Okay, Lalita, superb. Makes sense. Makes sense. I forgot to say missed you the other day. We'll pick it up in the weekend. Awesome. Works. Alright, I think it is still here. I guess. Where is it? Let's just hope we find it on the weekend, right? If it's not yet. Hey? Acha de. Lala. Lalita, don't worry. We have it right here. And today I'm wearing a matching shirt also. So, pink, pink. Bye bye. So we have it here. Don't worry about this. We'll have it here when you come. Okay. And we'll keep it nice and cozy. Right? Don't worry about it. Is there a black dragonfly? If there is, it was probably the one we thought carried ant soldiers. Haha. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Right. The black dragonfly, right. Makes sense. That would actually look like a Apache helicopter. That would actually play into the myth very nicely, right? It would actually look like a Apache helicopter coming out and carrying the soldiers. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Welcome. You're super welcome. They annoy so much and especially near ears. Yeah, but not more than mosquitoes. Mosquitoes annoy me more. Right? If I had to kill one of them, like if there's a mosquito and a dragonfly in a room, I will definitely kill the mosquito. Okay. Like bong bong, exactly songs. Lalita, so we were discussing about perfumes earlier that the production is happening. Then we came to Sarang suggested we should talk about cars. So sorry, the food. So we discussed about food, then Golgappa, then Pani Puri, then how some people in the chat don't like Pani Puri. And then we were also discussing about some non-veg stuff. And then we came back to cars, and then suddenly a dragonfly appeared, and now we are talking about the dragonfly because, as Michael rightly mentioned, it is one of the best predators in the jungle with 97% predation rate. So we had, if you can just skip back, you'll see the dragonfly actually in the shop. So that's how we keep getting. So Lalita, just so that you know, we guys in the chat, right? Me, Sons, Sumit. I don't know much about Sumit's ADHD, but me, Sons, and Fajr and Sumit seem very cool, right? So I don't really know. And Michael also cool, don't really know. But yeah, we, some people of us, like some of us have a very strong case of ADHD, right? Even I think Sarang including, he's very silent but he does have part-time ADHD. So we just flip topics very fast. We go from one topic to another and it's very fast. So I cannot actually keep a record of what we have, but I have some supplements going on right now for me, so I can definitely remember, right? Plot of Ant-Man movie. Yes, Sarang, we are getting into the plot of Ant-Man movie now. Next will be the plot of Ant-Man movie. We started with spirits and have moved to Dragonfly. Yes, I forgot the spirit part. So we also talk about ghosts and spirits. Okay, we had a brief discussion about that also. Lalita, you suggest we'll talk on that topic. Yeah, Sons, exactly. Lalita, you can suggest a topic and we'll start talking on that also. Like it's like totally free, like free fire kind of thing, free for all. And this is a very safe space, so don't worry about it. We have like 3 4 moderators in the house right now, so if we have any kind of trolls, we have like legit, see Sumit, Sons and Michael, right? If Hussein comes on, then Hussein also. We have like 4 moderators sitting to snipe any kind of troll in the place, so don't worry about it. Now we have range when it comes to topics. I suspect women could never. Ah, Michael, you suspect wrong actually. If women come down to having the topics, they'll have a list longer than what we can conjure in the next entire week, right? So let's not challenge them. Nothing against women though, just an observation. Yeah, Michael, that's true. Like, yeah, we do have a lot of free time. So what I would say is we do, select topics very easily, right? Women would have a very hard time selecting the topic because, yes, they have to decide before they speak it out. But then we guys are dumb. Like, we can just speak out the topics, right? For me, if you just tell me, okay, let's go for ghost, then I'll just go for ghost. End of story. भाई ने बोला तो करने का. Topics and women are BFF, not our BFF. Ha, maybe. Oh, no, not that BFF, right? But yeah, that is something that can happen, right? You can see me nervously shifting in my seat when it comes to selecting topics because there's just so much to talk about with you guys. And then suddenly we'll have this thing coming in, the dragonfly, and distracting all of us. What were we discussing before that? Right, Sumit Das, you have put up shorts and we are all subscribing to you slowly. Michael also. Guys, please subscribe to each other, right? Just start subscribing to each other so that we keep growing this community, and whenever we want to go live together maybe someday, we will directly send you the link and in your comments and you can just join there. So keep subscribed to each and every one of each and every one, so that really helps. And what I can vouch for is I can vouch for Sons, Michael, which is EZWS, Sarang, Sumit, Lalita also, but I don't think Lalita will be coming online much. But Lalita, thank you for visiting the live chat. Really appreciate it. And who else was here? Do we have top fans? Fajr, yes, Fajr also, right? So yes, you guys just start subscribing to each other, okay? Slight cooling over next 3 days, okay. Naomi will have a slight cooling over the next 3 days. That's a win for us. Yeah. Okay, guys, what else? Okay. What else should we talk about? We just got more scope and range. Yes, absolutely. Right, absolutely. We now have width and depth. right? So we can, for perfumes and ghosts and spirituality, we have depth, right? I can bring the depth. For Japanese cuisine, I think Sumit can bring the depth, right? For again, cars and food and even maybe game development, Sarang can bring the depth. For booze, I think Sons can bring the depth. And Sons, what else can we bring the depth for, right? These are certain questions that we want to ask ourselves, right? Yes, Sumit, that's awesome. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right. So yes, we can all bring the specialty depths to our topics, and then we can also decide what topics to cover, right? So, for example, ghosts. I just keep reverting back to ghosts somehow. Let's send multiple pings to people. Okay, cool. All right. And Michael, how have you been? Also, do tell, because it's been very long time since we met last, right? I would have enjoyed the spirit segment. Oh, yes, you would have. Yesterday we had that whole segment. Whoa, Ben Goodman. Welcome, welcome to the live chat. Ben, if you can add the depth to this topic, we would be super happy. Right? So Ben, yes. So I technically own this perfume shop, so we can add some depth to it. But yes, more than me, I think Fajr can add more depth to it because he's the more avid perfumer, like user, and Sumit can also add the depth. So yeah, the best person as of now, what I feel is we don't have Virtual Man yet, but Virtual Man and Fajr, they are the best when it comes to the fragrance part of depth. Okay, the width we can cover. Like, I'll show you Ben since you're just here. These are all the perfumes we have, right? All the bloody perfumes that we can imagine. So we do have the perfumes, but then bringing depth to a topic takes experience. Takes experience. So yeah, Fajr and Sumit and Fajr must be the two people. Gaurav, Gaurav, which is Virtual Man. So Virtual Man and Fajr are two people you can count on for the depth in when it comes to perfumes. Because I tend to read on such. Ooh, Michael, please enlighten us again. I like the Tampishach from Harry Potter series. Okay, yeah. What was it called? वो English में क्या था? Tampishach?
मुझे याद नहीं है तभी तो तब के साथ बोला मैंने
हाँ, English में क्या था? Yeah, so the Tampishach was good, yeah. Harry Potter one. Guess who at Ben Goodman? Who? Guess who? Sumit, who is Ben Goodman? Okay, I'll be back soon. Let me grab a quarter. Very good songs. I said you have expertise. Doesn't mean you have to show the expertise immediately. Huh? They look like ghosts only. Okay. Welcome at Ben Goodman to the live stream. Yes, Goodman. Welcome to the live stream. Sarang, songs akele akele. Exactly, yeah. Songs. And we'll talk more about ghosts if you want to. We can actually. Sarang, Aja Bhai, most welcome. Absolutely. Cool. How could we get to know more about your perfumes? Which country are you based in? I'm based in India, specifically in Mumbai, specifically near Navi Mumbai. So that's where we are. And Sumit, who is Ben? Do you have any response to that? Because I think you asked, right? Who is Ben? So yeah, Ben. Anyways, so Ben, we are based out of India. That's the country we are based out of. Ben, please share what country you are based out of, so we can also have a good feel for the weather that you're in. Hotness overloaded. God goodness. Who is hotness overloaded? Okay, cool. Hi, hotness overloaded. Mumbai, the Indian financial capital, right? Exactly, Ben. Yes, the financial capital of India, which is Mumbai. The stock capital of India, the financial capital of India, and you can also say the import semi capital, but import capital of India. The export capital is currently Mundra port. Mundra port in Gujarat is the export capital, but Mumbai is currently the import capital when you talk about non-lethal goods. Yeah. Rich capital of India, yeah. I think the richest capital, no. The Delhi is the richest capital, but then the second richest is Mumbai, obviously. Poland based but live in UK for work. That's awesome, good. That's awesome. Poland based. Very superb. I'm happy that you were not here yesterday because we were talking about my Dutch ex girlfriend. So, thank you for not being here. And thank you for being here today, Ben. Thank you very much. 4 days ago, I Hun. Hi? हे काय बोलतोय रे सॉन्स 4 days ago I'd hun. Wait, sons, Sarang by Aja most welcome. 4 days ago I'd hun. Okay, cool. Sumit, nice. Yeah, Sumit, that's actually nice. Ben, welcome to the family. I hope you stay back and enjoy the show. You can discuss anything. Currently, we procure the perfume oils and we manufacture perfumes, which is basically the blending process and the packaging process. But yes, we do create our own fragrances and we do manufacture oils, but not really on a commercial scale. Currently, it's on a hobby scale, but the perfumes are on a commercial scale. When dreaming or when we about to fall asleep, we have had all the sensation like we just fell from a high place and kind of jolt upwards. Yes. The knee-jerk reaction that we have, right? Just above the base of the spine. That's a very weird way to describe it, but just above the base of the spine, right? How can I watch the review of your perfumes? Available on YouTube? Not yet, Ben Goodman, not yet. We will be putting the perfumes live maybe on the coming weekend. No, the second weekend. Like coming weekend, right? Next to next weekend, we'll be putting it online. And then we'll be putting up the reviews very soon after that, right? Yes, Michael. Okay. Yes, Michael. Yes. Yeah. So about this, right? I understand. Yeah, what you're meaning. What is that, Michael? I know that some people use it for lucid dreaming also, right? I do know that some people use it for lucid dreaming, but then I don't really know the exact significance. If something we have to discuss, we can definitely discuss, right? And also, okay, Ben, you can also, whenever we review a perfume, we are usually live. So you can stay live or you can watch the, whatever short videos we have on the channel, you can watch those. So there are a good amount of short videos that we can discuss things about, right? Wait, let me just check the live feed. Are we still live? Yes, we are still live. Also, we'll be doing live selling very soon. Okay. How can I watch the review? Huh? आएगा अभी unmute किया. How can I watch the review? Okay, we have discussed that. आ रहा है ना? We're dreaming about soul dissociate from the body, so that feeling is actually because our soul was quickly or suddenly catapulted back into the body. Yes, okay, that thing, right? So, this is in the realm of astral travel, my dear Michael. This is what we experience when the soul is about to travel into the astral plane. And suddenly, while the soul is exiting the body, you suddenly wake up. And the brain, because if you wake up and the soul is not back in the body, some other soul or some other negative entity might come inside the body, right? So that's where the soul is jolted back. And this is the assumption, right? This is the assumption where we feel that sudden falling sensation. So, yes, I get the point. Quickly catapulted back into the body. That's ace. Yeah, that's kind of ace. So, yeah. I understand, bro, Michael. And also, we can also talk about astral travel someday because that is also a very interesting topic. It is something that even the CIA used a while back. And do not touch my car. Do not touch my car. Let me take this on camera. I hope दूर है. बहुत दूर है. Okay, cool. My car is safe. Cool. So yes, kind of like that. We get a silver cord which attaches the soul to the body. Exactly. And why I researched this was because of, I think, what was that movie? Not Conjuring. There was a movie where they go in a dark place. Insidious movies. Yes, Insidious movie where they travel out of the body into the astral plane and so and so. So yes, I remember that. So and that is where I researched about this whole thing, the whole phenomena where people are actually, leaving the body and going in some other direction. And if you don't come back in time, then your body will be taken over by one of the demons, which is again, Sumit, as you might remember that we had to speak about the hierarchy of demons. That is where we are getting to. CIA remote viewing, exactly, Michael, exactly what we are mentioning, right? So CIA remote viewing, the entire thing was leaked on the dark web. We have the entire documentation, they have the entire process, and it is very similar to this. Very similar. But the clairvoyants used were usually naturally psychic. So we cannot compare us falling back into the body to that. I've subscribed to you. Would love to see a video just on your perfumes. All right, Ben, we'll make that video happen, okay? Since you subscribed and you actually want to say, this is what, man, we do want, to be told what to do. We are humans after all, Tell me what to do and we'll do it. So yes, if you want that video about the perfumes, I'll actually make a detailed video about the perfumes that we make. We already have certain short videos that you can view, but there's no long video, so we'll actually make a long video. You can also go to the live section of this channel and you can find out the making process, the perfume making process, the blending process that we do. We can also show you that on the live. So that is something you can get into. Ben, and thank you for the subscription. I know it's an expectation, it's a bond, unspoken bond, that now I have to come online every day, right? The more subscribers we have, the more diligently I have to come online. So thank you for strengthening the bond, right? Right, yes, Sumit, exactly, yeah. So definitely, so that insidious thing is done, right? The insidious thing is done. So yeah, Michael, I understand what you're mentioning. It was on the borderline of astral travel. It is actually a real thing that we can do. Also, Michael, one thing that you can use immediately in whatever field that you are or whatever you want to do. Okay, there was this scientist who developed this process of asking his subconscious mind to do calculations and inventions, and waking up right at the moment where he's having those vivid dreams started, like they're going into the realm of possibilities, and then suddenly waking up. So he used to have a keychain, right, a key on his hand while he was sleeping, or even I think Tesla used to do this with a metal ball or something on his hand, and they go to sleep in a chair or something. They'll just go to sleep, they'll start imagining stuff, and the moment they sleep and the ball falls, they are jolted back out of the sleep, right? So that's a very good way of having your subconscious do the heavy lifting, and you remembering what your subconscious just dreamt out, right? So that's also one good way that you can explore. Okay, Michael, you have not watched Insidious. It's fine, man. It's fine. So there are Insidious. So it's just a very weird sequence. So Insidious happens, then I think Insidious Part 2 happens, which is after Insidious, and then Insidious 3 happens, which is pre-Insidious Insidious. Like it is the prequel to all the movies. So you can watch that later. You can start with Insidious 1. It's just weird. It's just like, if you like minimum jump scares, it will be something you like. But the concept behind it is the astral travel part. So you can definitely be sure. Right? Let's force Lami to have daily live streams, Sumit. Yes. Thank you for forcing that on me. I would love to oblige. Astral Body, Doctor Strange. So sorry to Marvel movies. Exactly, yes, the Doctor Strange one that you're mentioning. Exactly that. right? So but then astral is also, it's also plain what some books mention, and what Dr. Strange did was like it was literal dissociation with the physical body, so that also happens. So there are two aspects of astral, right? One is when you're unconscious, when the body is unconscious, the body is not aware what is happening, right? And the second is where the soul moves beyond the time, so body seems frozen but the soul can move. There are like many aspects you can get into, right? Thoughts on the gemstones? Do you believe that they attract energy? Yes, yes, Lalita, they do attract energy. They're not really attracting energies. It's more like, see, the human body is a crystalline structure, right? So what happens is, in this crystalline structure, you have certain pathways, some neural pathways that are built into the structure. And for example, when you consider computer, you can add or remove memory from it, right? You can add RAM to it, you can remove RAM, you can do all those things, you can add additional GPUs to it, right? So you can add on. The same way, this is a biomechanical system. The body is a biomechanical system, right? And these crystals, don't know what the energy part, but yes, there are certain meridians. They do help us in certain ways. Maybe they amplify the DNA's capacity to hold memory or something. Maybe they helps unwind some, karmic forces inside the DNA or something. They do some sort of stuff, okay? Or maybe it's just a placebo effect, and even if that is true, then it is fine, because I don't care, because 50-60% of the world's stuff, like the real medicines that people are using, is also placebo. But then I've actually felt, during meditation, I've felt the additional expansion that these cause, right? So this is the coral, like the red coral. What this does is it expands your mass energies. So when it is funneled out in a small nervous kind of whirlwind in the brain, so you feel angry a lot, right? But then this comes along and it expands your capacity to hold in that vibrant energy of Mars. So now you don't just have to push it out. There's no necessity to push it out, and you stop becoming angry more often. So that is where it happens, right? So that is how it happens, maybe. And this is then the Jupiter one. So you have a lot of information, but then you cannot process it. The processing pathways are blocked, right? Somehow this helps you process it in a nice way. So it's just like additional memory banks, right? But for those specific purposes. So this is like if it was visual, so if it was visual impetus, this would have improved my visual cortex or something, or some or the other things. But yes, they do help in a very biomechanical way. Okay, and I can stand true to this. There's no voodoo in this, right? It's very biomechanical, vibration based thing. I never do that or try to. Only those who know exactly what they're doing should. Haha, exactly, Michael. Yeah, so because if the silver cord is cut, you leave the body, something else enters the body, and then we have to go behind Michael's body and do exorcism. So let's not do that. Sarang, exactly, yeah. So the spirit realm got very precise rules and it's very vast. Absolutely, Michael. It's super precise. I agree. Have you got yours based on your date of birth and stuff? Exactly. Yeah, Lalita. Yes, yes, yes. And also on the kind of effects. Yes. So this was for getting angry, for anger issues, and this was for business and luck. Luck, I would not say, it is serendipity, right? So you have opportunities all around you, but the more information your brain can process, the easier it can target and identify those opportunities. So this ring is not luck ring. It just expands the part of the brain which is perception, right? And that's it, like purely biomechanical. I can stand by that. The spirit realm got some very precise rules. Yes, yes, I did. Doesn't matter, Lalita. In India, anybody can go up anytime in ways we cannot imagine. That's true. Obviously, I mean, that is something that cannot be controlled. Lalita, it is something that, so for example, by date of birth, you'll come to know exactly what gemstones you can use immediately, right? If you have seen the people in the olden days, the kings and queens, they used to have the entire thing filled up. The entire thing. They did not leave a single ring out, right? Every gemstone was there. They were expanding every single mental capacity they could, right? So this was expanded. They used a lot of herbs and a lot of ashwagandha and all those other what do you say, Ayurvedic stuff, right? So they used to have all these things in their body and these gemstones, and then bathing in a particular way, and then following the moon cycle. So everything happened very precisely back in the ancient India, especially for the kings and queens, right? That's why nobody was allowed in their chamber, nobody was allowed to touch them. They had their own silken robes. The kind of garments they wore also were energized by purifying water and stuff. So it was a huge science, right? They were expanded in every single way. Right now we are not. So you know what we do, because these things are costly, so we go to the birth chart and we see which is the weakest part of a thing. So for me, controlling my Mars energies, which is basically anger energies, was very important, and expanding my perspective as a businessman was very important. So these two add-ons, this is like RAM and this is like ROM something. Computer, no, not my strong suit right now. Obviously, I mean, that is something cannot be controlled. Okay, but even I wore 5 different type of crystals in a bracelet form for it to work. Of course, you need to believe and be patient. It definitely worked for me in terms of having more clarity of thought. Absolutely, absolutely, Lalita. It would, right? Because it channels out and it gives you more working space in the DNA level. On the DNA level, it gives you more working space. So whether it's the brain, whether the vagus nerve that connects the heart and the brain, whether it's the heart, whether it's the all the peripheral motor nerves, anything, it just expands, right? So it will help you out. But for having 5 different gemstones, you really need to like progress through one, then two, then three, then four. So where at least one gemstone per month, and then add the next gemstone the next month, then the next gemstone the next month. So let your the body, what people call aura or meridians or chakras or whatever, but they are usually the blood flow and the neurons. Basically the neurons, they are touching and going back, right? So let them adjust to what you have right now, okay, and then slowly increase the number of the crystals that you're using. What I believe is that if they exist in the world, it is for a reason. Absolutely, absolutely. Totally agreed. Totally agreed. If they exist in the world, they are here for a reason. Nothing exists in the world without a reason. And anything that does not have a reason usually does not exist. Very true. Very true. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So yeah, totally agreed with that. Virtual man, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, virtual man. So yes, finally you are here. Maybe we can talk about ghosts, right? Yesterday we spoke that we might talk about ghosts, so maybe today we can, right? And Lalita, hope that answers your questions. Those were not gemstones. What I wore were crystals like pyrite, rose quartz, etc. for stability to make decisions, etc. Right, Lalita, absolutely true. They won't provide as much expansion, but they will help. So there's two things, right? When a river is flowing, one is the direction of the river and one is the width of the river, right? So the direction of the river is decided by the nature. So for example, gravity forces a river downwards. So the same way, a certain crystal or crystalline structure will force your energies in a certain direction, right? So if it is pyrite, it will definitely help the fire energies, the fire meridian that you have. If it is, I think, opal, it will help the space energies, the akashic energies. So it definitely helps in a certain way. Now, those crystalline structures are not that rigid. They're not in that place. They're not compact, right? So the stones, the crystal stones, they're not compact. They're not densely packed. That is why you can break them off, right? So that's the function. They will provide the direction, but they will not provide the width. They will not provide the amount of expansion, right? Just a sec. So they won't provide the expansion, right? So but if this is a densely packed thing, so now this is also something that a tiger's eye would do, right? A pyrite would do. This is also something that a pyrite would do. Pink quartz would do, red quartz would do, quartz in general would do, right? Because quartz is also crystalline structure which helps expand and direct. But when it comes to this kind of a diamond structure, which is very closely packed, this provides you with the expansion. There are more molecules or something, but then it is expansion. So there's direction and there's expansion. So if you felt the positive effects using crystals, trust me, you will be at the top of your mind if you use the gemstones, right? 5 years back, I was not a person who would sit down and would be able to explain what I'm trying to explain. I would be all over the place trying to say everything all at once and then not able to communicate a single thing, right? Somebody suggested the wrong gemstones to me. They said panna peno, panna, the green gemstone, that is for mind. I wore it and it screwed me over big time. Like it expanded the wrong kind of thing. Like it made me a debater, right? Debating and stuff happened more. So then I went to an astrologer and the guy told me, bro, you don't need a gemstone which expands your debating ability, because debate is not something that you want to do, right? So he gave me these two suggestions. So this I got earlier, and then after I think recently, 1.5 year back, I got this gemstone. So these two definitely help in a certain way, but then you have to have the intention very clear. And virtual man, welcome back. Michael, everything is a spirit at the core and vibrations, which is energy. Michael, bang on. Michael, bang on. Michael, right? Michael, bang on. No, do not, Michael. Do not do that, right? But yes, it is spirit at its core, right? So everything is ephemeral. Everything is ethereal, right? Everything has that spirit energy. Oh my God, the guest is back. I'll just show you quickly. Look at this man. Look at this guy. This dragonfly energy, like the moment we stop speaking about stuff, spiritual stuff, this thing disappears, right? And we started speaking about crystals and stuff, and now this guy has reappeared. I don't know why he's doing this. Maybe he's like very interested in these topics, right? Hi Sumit. Hi virtual man. Hi bro, I like your new hairstyle and new shirt. Bro, where is the hairstyle? I don't get it. But thank you, thank you. Money, welcome back to the live stream. Virtual man, howdy Sarang. Sumit, hi Money, welcome to the live stream. Hi Sumit. Someone suggested me Emerald 2, didn't work. Okay, okay. No, not someone. Go for the one that is suggested by your chart, right? We can discuss that. Next time you guys come to the shop, let me know. We'll clarify that for you. Guys, yes, we also do astrological readings and perfumes based on astrology and willpower. Please leave a like. Sumit, thank you. Thank you, Sumit, for being such a great person. For more fun live streams. Yes, I hope this is fun live stream. The most common thing being Chandika Tara in order to control anger. Chandi ka kada. Okay, right. The silver kada that we are talking about. Yes, silver in itself, basically it's a cold thing, right? Moon. So Chandi ka kada is amazing for someone who's in control of their emotions. And then when they, have that Chandi ka kada, the energy, like the Mars energy gets diffused because of the silver, the moon energy. But for people where the moon is debilitated or moon has a negative effect, Chandi might actually cause schizophrenia. So you have to be very sure, right, what you are suggesting to a person. But yes, in general, for 99% of the people in this world, Chandi ka kada, the silver bracelet, works like a beauty. Exactly, yes, Lalita. Yes, you need someone to guide you, like the right person. Yes. Sumit, interesting. Michael, absorb energy. Where are we talking about absorbing energy? So tarnished silver. Tarnished silver also good, yeah, because over time it does get tarnished. But yes, silver definitely. And also, if you're going for gemstones, please do not go for any gemstones without consulting your astrologer. Or if you have enough money, right? If you have enough money, you buy all the gemstones, okay? All of them, wear the entire set, right? So either wear what is missing or wear the entire thing. Because for me, when I was young, I was very good at debating, right? And my Mercury is under my sun's control, so it is combust, right? So I am very good at debating. I have been very good at debating, right? Always won all the debates and stuff. So for a person who's good at debating, if you make them wear green emerald, you know what happens? They start debating for the silliest things. So it's not a good thing to expand that place where you're already suffering, right? So don't do that. If you're already having a lot of Mars energy, So there's two things, like either any energy, if it is a large amount of energy, it will automatically be balanced. But if it is a small amount of energy, to reach the same level, it will be funneled out in a different way. It's like, pressurized. It's like the difference between a bottle and a syringe, right? From a syringe, it comes out very fast. From a bottle, it will come out gradually, right? That's the kind of difference. So you have to really understand, to convert the syringe into a bottle, we use this all gemstones and stuff. So know the science behind it. Do not just buy gemstones. BRB guys. All right, Sumit. All right, awesome. Thank you, Lalita, for the interesting questions. Thank you very much for the interesting questions. I hope we do keep discussing these weird topics, because this is what I love other than perfumes. Yes, Michael, interesting stuff. I agree. Totally agree. Yes. Guys, suggest any topics that you would want to know about. And every time I suggest something, you go on Google and verify that, okay? If you want to. Or you won't need to, because I have done all the heavy lifting. See, now we stopped, right? I just told you, right? We just stopped. And now this guy is super active again. And he disappeared. Like legit, see. He's going around flying everywhere. See. Do not sit. Wait. I'll show you. See, this guy, this Q2 Patutu, this Q2 Patutu on my shoulder right now. Brother Broski. See, this Q2 guy. That's what, So I don't even know how this works, because dragonfly is also supposed to have a certain spirit energy, but usually people do not like. They do not like the dragonfly because of its appearance. And it went off. So yeah, every time we start something spiritual, this thing just starts attracting, sitting in one place. And the moment we stop the spiritual talks, it will just fly away. Hi Lahiruni, welcome back. Yes, Michael, definitely. Yeah, agreed. Okay. I don't even remember what energy does dragonfly bring, right? Let me just Google. It's just interesting stuff, Good to know stuff. Dragonfly spirit animal. Dragonfly spirit animal symbolizes transformation, change, adaptability, and emotional depth. Everything we spoke about, right? Encouraging people to embrace spiritual growth and navigate life's challenges with the grace and inner strength. Okay, I should not have made fun of this. Sorry, bro. Sorry. We'll do it seriously this time. The dragonfly spirit animal symbolizes transformation, change, adaptability, and emotional depth, encouraging people to embrace spiritual growth and navigate life's changes with grace and inner strength. Its ability to shift from water to air is seen as a metaphor for spiritual rebirth and the creation of a new, stronger self after periods of struggle. The dragonfly's swift, balanced flight also suggests that the importance of balance in life and the ability to see through illusions to what truly matters. Right? And this dragonfly appearing to us, now what it might mean for you guys also is transformation and new beginnings. Right? Emotional depth and wisdom, adaptability and balance, illumination and insight, focus and awareness, and overcoming obstacles. Right? So, yes, guys, we welcome the energy of this dragonfly spirit. This seems so cultish, but yes, we do welcome the energy of this dragonfly into our hearts with the most humble and kind spirit that it is. What now? Okay. All right, guys. All right. Yes, Lalita, isn't it superb that while we are talking about all this transformative stuff, we have a dragonfly randomly coming into the shop and then being a camera shy ass. Where are you, dragonfly? He's very camera shy. He or she is very camera shy. Like, legit. But yes. So, guys, Michael, especially Michael, since you spoke about astral travel and that is where this thing came in, I think that's where it is calling for your transformation, maybe. Sons, welcome back. Sons, you finish your quarter, right? Welcome back, Sons. I hope you feel fresh now, right? We are at 95 minutes mark, so we'll be going offline maybe after 1 hour 20 minutes. Oh, sorry, this is currently 1 hour 30 minutes done. I think 30 more minutes. 120 minutes. After 120 minutes, we might go off. Right. But yes, welcome back, Sons. Lalita, thank you for joining in. Michael, thank you for the topic, the beautiful topic that you suggested. We can keep going on that if you want, right? And Lahiruni, welcome back. I remember you had come yesterday also and today also. I cannot translate this today because I have very low battery in the other phone. But yes, welcome back. Sumit Das is gone. Virtual man, the most common thing being Chandika Kada. Virtual man, are you still here? We can still talk about the ghosts. Jason, welcome back, broski. What's up? What's the word today? Yes. Yes. What's the word today? Today's word is spirituality. What food you love, what cars you like. We had a dragonfly in the shop today, and currently we are hunting for another topic which is equally interesting about gemstones, maybe. I'm on my way back home. Well, my time has passed well. Superb, Lalita. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good to know. I'm glad that I came before you go. Yes, thank you for coming before I go. That's a rhetorical, right? Yes, Michael, thank you for being online. Thank you guys for being online. Thank you, Lalita, for being online. Thank you, Sons, for being online. Jason Abraham back again. Jason, do you have any topic in mind? Yeah. Today, I think Virtual Man is busy, so we are not doing the entire ghost thing that we decided. And also, we'll be ending the live stream today a little early, so it's a little out of bag for me also, right? But yes, we'll be coming back very soon, right? Jason, if you can hear me, we are going to talk about CIA and the remote viewing files, right? How CIA uses remote viewers and what was that? I think there's somebody watching me, remote viewing me. Let's not talk about it anymore. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But saying yesterday would actually confuse them. I'm glad that you guys have a good one. Thank you, Michael. Bye bye, Michael. Take care. It was nice having you, Michael. Please do visit again. Please keep visiting Michael. And Michael, let's post on the chat or the. I have actually opened up the community chat, so you guys can also chat in the community chat. So, Michael, if there is something, I remember you had a business idea, right? So, you can post the business idea in the chat, right? And then we'll take it from there. So, if you have a business idea, you want some funding for that. If you want funding for a business idea, also we are here for that, right? If you have an amazing opportunity that you see somewhere, let me know. We have the funds that you require, okay? So who wants a ghost story? Yeah, exactly. Virtual man is not here right now, I guess. Virtual man, are you here? Gaurav, are you here? We can still talk about it. Yeah. And today, the entire day, like half of the day, I slept, right? And the other half, I'm here. So, but this is how my entire day went. No, not ghost stories. We can discuss the technicalities of ghost, right? So, bhuta. We were going to talk about the bhuta and how it comes from Pancha Mahabhuta, like all those concepts of bhoot and ghosts, right? Ghosts and ghouls, and then also about demons. So yeah, I see this is what happens, right? This is what the stone helps me with. It's like boom, drops down an anchor, and I'm like, okay, let's begin again. So this is what it helps me do. All right, Lalita, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for coming online. Hope you have a good login session. Have you watched the movie Perfume? Is it even possible how he made those perfumes? I don't know, just saying. Yes. Jason, I'm happy you bring up this topic. Yes, it is possible. It is definitely possible to do that because for the majority part of this century and the century before, perfume was extracted using animal fat, right? Wax, animal fat. So, yes, it is possible. If a person dies, their essence usually starts floating on, and the glands that hold the pheromones, are the glands that was targeted in the movie, right? So, yes, it is definitely possible, right? We will do some ASMR shit now. Right? Sideways. Uh, yes, Jason, it is definitely possible. If you can cut out the glands, the sweat glands of a person, right? It is definitely possible. You use either wax, which is used for perfume extraction from flowers, dried flowers, right? So, dry perfume extraction is what you want to use. So, you put those sweat glands, right, of that thing. Let's consider it an animal right now, because I really don't want to give a recipe for making perfume out of people. But yes, you take that, you put it on a paper, a sheet of paper, right? And then you have the wax on it, and then you have the whatever part of the person that you want to extract it from, of the animal, not the person, so sorry, animal you extract it from, you keep it on the wax, right? Then you roll the wax and compress it, you tie it down in a very tight cloth, and you take that cloth and you hang it somewhere to dry, right? So the moisture will try to escape, the perfume will try to escape with it, but then it will get trapped in the wax. Then you do the wax distillation, you get the wax out, right? Then the oil and the wax mixture will come out, then you put a carrier oil in it, you either use acetone or some other kind of carrier mixture, and you can get the perfume out in the form of a chemical concentrate. Then you take the chemical concentrate and you make a perfume out of it. So that's the exact thing that you do for getting perfume out of an animal, right? भूत प्रेत निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब राम सुनावे. Very good songs. I like that name, I like that line. Yes, thank you very much, I need that. Hmm? Bhoot Pisach, yes. No, that's our own version. Songs का और मेरा एक अलग वर्जन लगता है यहाँ पे. So उसमें भूत प्रेत है. We don't like भूत पिशाच. Oh shit, for real? Yes, Jason, you can do that. You can do that. Don't do that, but you can do that. Yes, for reals. And that is how they used to extract musk out of deers, right? There are many animals which were used for their aroma. One of them being the deer musk, which was the deer's musk sac, right? Let's begin with the ghost stories, the legit ones. It's in Chalisa. Yes, it's in Chalisa. Absolutely. Virtual man, yes. What kind of ghost stories would you like? Let's start with the real ones. Guys, किसी के पास कोई भूत की कहानी है? कोई बताना चाहेगा? I can convert the story, like the incidents, into a story I can tell, but we need a story which is real. I think Sons had told us a story way back which was real. Sons. I think that was, what was that thing called? What was that bhoot called? Uh, what is the time loop वाला कौन सा रहता है? कोंकण में जो भूत रहता है टाइम लूप में डाल देता है.
मायावी.
मायावी तो प्रॉपर्टी हो गया. Yes, Sarang, ghost stories. Yes, we have around 16 minutes. So let's begin one of the ghost stories, okay? Way back when I was young, I have one very small one. Okay, Sarang, please share it on the chat. Or would you like to have the mic? Or would you like to share it on the chat? I thought the seer musk thing, oh, deer musk thing was illegal. So how they get the musk then? Yes, Jason, it is illegal. They used to get it this way for the past 300-400 years. at least. That is how they used to get it. But now it is illegal. Currently, they don't get it that way. But yes, they used to get it that way. So, Sarang, what will it be? On the chat? Or for real, for real? Chakwa, exactly. Yes, chakwa. That's that chakwa. That's what we were talking about. Yeah. So we'll quickly finish Son's story later. Sarang, where are you? Sarang,
Coming.
Sarang. Please post your story, Sarang. We are all curious now at this point. Yes, Sons, we will share your story. But Sarang has taken the lead and Sarang is going to share his story also. So let's wait for Sarang to post what he's posting. And why is this post working better? We just shot up to 12 viewers. Is this something that we should do more often? Guys, is this something that we should do? Can you hear me? Okay, tell them. Okay. Once I was driving around in my area. I drove my car up to the bridge around 11 to 12:30 at night. The bridge was totally empty, and out of nowhere, I saw a woman literally in a white sari just standing. That's scary. And I turned thinking it was a real woman. Obviously, we turn around to look at women. Yeah, we are guys. What else can we do? So, I turned around thinking it was a real woman. What then? Saw the back and there was no one. Oh, yes. Right. This kind of, yeah. This kind of interaction is, I understand, yeah. So Sarang, how far back did this happen? Like when did this happen? How many years ago? Literally stopped my car. Okay, you stopped your car. Very brave of you. I would not have stopped the car. Trust me. If something disappeared right behind me, I would get the fuck out. 1 year back. Okay. That's fairly recent. That's fairly recent, yeah. Interesting, Sarang. Interesting. Yeah. So we also had this on Vashi Bridge a while back. Was this which bridge was this on? What bridge was this? If it was Vashi Bridge, I can tell you it was true. Sarang, sorry to interrupt, but can you tell the place of the area? Seawoods Bridge. Okay, interesting. Seawoods Bridge. Okay, so Seawoods has 3 bridges. Please, sir, specify more. Sumit, welcome back. Where you go from west to east. Okay. Makes sense. The Seawoods Bridge, not the Nerul Bridge. Right. Okay. Okay, the one that connects with the mall, right? East to west. Right. Okay. Right, Sarang makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Right. So also this activity, if you ever come to Navi Mumbai, Sons, even you, if you come to Navi Mumbai, Sumit, if you come to Navi Mumbai, back in the days, right? This was very prominent, especially in the area, in the Vashi area. Okay. Vashi mein there is a bridge which is actually called the Vashi Bridge. Right. Many people used to jump off that bridge and give their lives for various reasons. For the purpose of this video, we shall be limited to just saying that they used to jump, right? They were jumpers. And very often, so like Sarang having this kind of an incidence here, we also had this kind of incidents on the Vashi Bridge, right? There were people, they would like, look at your car, you pass them by and you look back hoping, oh man, I should have given that person a lift. And then you look back and there's nobody, right? And then there are people sitting in the car with you. You talk to them. Sometimes when you talk to them, they'll be like, yeah, I saw this person. Yeah, I saw this person, but they're disappeared. And sometimes you're the only fucker who saw this guy, right? And there was this one woman in white. This woman, I think she relocated to Seawoods now. But then this woman was also there on the Vashi Bridge who used to jump. She was a jumper. She jumped while she was pregnant or something. And incidentally, this whole thing happened. There was another incident of a girl who was pregnant and she got killed by her own father. Uh, Using a revolver in Parsec Hill. There's an area here called Parsec Hill, right? So in Pasik Hill area, one of the houses is haunted. All of the houses are haunted actually, but one of them is specifically because one of my close friends had this incidents where they saw that ghost, and then the old people told them the whole story. Like she was pregnant, and the guy did not come by, and the father was so angry on the girl that he shot her, and then while shooting she jumped, or he shot the stomach and then she jumped, or something like that. Very creepy thing happened, right? And she has her ghost roaming around the place now. And once in your own house, bro, Sarang, where the whole house one, you can tell me. Okay, Lami, I have an idea. Why don't you start a horror story channel? We can do that. We can do that, Sons. But we all have to pitch in. I cannot do this alone, right? I'll be the first to give an interview on your channel. Absolutely, Sons, please do that. Please, Sons, do that. Didn't see anyone but felt okay. So, Sarang, this is in your house, right? Didn't see anyone but felt something. Maybe it's because of the big house not bursting. Ah, smart guy. And it was all dark around 2 to 3 a.m. as all of my family members were asleep previously. Obviously, okay, obviously. Felt like somebody's watching me. So, where was this thing watching you, bro? Where? Like from the back or next to your bed or where you were sitting? Where was this thing watching you from? This is super interesting. Super interesting. After this, we'll get to the Chakwa part, okay? Sons, I will tell your story, don't worry. On the steps in my house. Oh, the gallery. Okay, 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 okay. Right. So, yeah, guys, Michael, I think you're not here anymore, but Michael, this was also something that we had to cover. In the olden days, houses just did not have rooms, right? They just had the entry door and then there was the house, right? And inside the house, usually they did not have any doors, right? The small houses. Currently, we have this whole thing where we have doors for every room, right? And the general living area, we just invite any bloody person in the house, right? And then there's this whole thing where the border between your house and the outside is called the dehlies, right? So if you exchange anything with any person in from the outside on that border, the door border, right, the frame of the door, some energies enter your house. So you should never ever exchange anything over that area, right? So now what is happening is, because all of us are retards and we don't understand not to do this because we are never taught this, a lot of energies enter the house, but they get limited to the living area, right? So Sarang, what you felt, right, it might actually be there because these energies now they get trapped on the walkways, on the staircases, right outside your house, like the rooms, they will get trapped because there's no transaction happening from your room to the outside area, right? You come out of your room and you properly do the transactions and then you properly go back in, right? So these energies are not invited then. But we usually, Swiggy people come, delivery people come, all those assholes come, the even the maids we allow in the house now. So all this living area is currently haunted. Like 90% of your houses might be haunted. But then this is why, Sarang, I can relate to this. This is actually, even I can back it using the old Indian Vedic logic. Okay, so yes, I can agree with this. Obviously, I ran back to my room without drinking water. Oh, didn't see anyone but felt something on the steps in my house. So obviously, I ran back to my room without drinking water. That's good, man. That's good. No transactions done. Nothing lost. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so that's awesome. That's awesome, Sarang. You have two stories. One lady, stalker ghost, and one, I don't know, maybe it was the same lady who stalked you to your house. But yes, we have two things you have experienced personally. Thank you for sharing, Sarang. But to be honest, I went again after some time as I am a big horror fan and I was thirsty. Now I don't get scared, but I get excited. Oh my god, you're getting excited for the ghost. God, I hope it's not a woman's ghost. Don't get too excited. I'm not kidding. Since you are a nice host, you'll kill it, bro, on that channel. I'm a nice host. Who said I'm a nice host? I'm not a nice host. I'm an ADHD host. I keep going all over the place. You could do silent live streams with you speaking in the mic, no videos. Okay, we can also do that. Silent lives makes sense, but no videos means people are left guessing. So I don't know really, but yeah, maybe we can try that. Yes, Sumit, we can do that. Wait, both of you guys stay there. Don't type. Okay, now you can type. Screenshot time, I screenshot ideas. Told you ADHD stuff. Silent life. I want to go to either that is Bhang Arah or that is Bhangad in India once. Okay, Rajasthan, right? That is Bhangad. Okay, got it. I want to go to Bhangad, Rajasthan in India once. Please, bro, do that. Please, Sarang, do that. Do it alone. Do it alone. Yeah, just put a green screen. Yeah, Sumit, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. And I can have ChatGPT write all sorts of stories and I can just read it out, right? That should get. Let's all make this channel, okay? Let's all pitch into one channel and we can do that. I can host that channel for sure. Bhangad food. Sumit, now again, bhanga is something I drink. I used to drink. So it's confusing. Uh, Just put a screen of Bhangad food. I said you're nice and freaking host, bas keh diya tha keh diya. Okay, cool man. Cool songs. Taking it, taking it. Only reading about it gives chills. That's true, man. That's true. Sleep paralysis. Anyone's experience, if any? Yes, sir. Me. I have experienced sleep paralysis. Okay. So there was this one time when I think 5 6 years ago. Okay. I had a long stint of people kind of backstabbing me and shit in my family and stuff. So it was a depressing time, right? And this usually happens when your nervous system is depressed, is what I was told later, right? So I was lying down on my bed, obviously, because sleeping. And I woke up somehow in the morning. I could feel the heat of the sun on my hands. Okay. I was not fully asleep. I was halfway asleep and I started waking up and my eyes were open. Okay. My eyes got open and I could feel something heavy on my chest, right? And I don't know, either it was me not being able to move or something or the other, but I could feel the heaviness on my chest and my limbs did not move. My hands and my feet did not move. They refused to move. Okay, they refused to move. So the sleep paralysis part is, this is how I experienced it. Not getting paralyzed during sleep, but right after I woke up, I had a paralyzing experience. I think this is what you're mentioning, right, virtual man? Lami will join me forcefully or emotional blackmail or mother promise. No! It's like zero connect. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We will try to join, yes. And even Virtual Man can come over because we all want to go to Bahangad, right? Virtual Man. Lami will join us. Me too. Okay, Sumit Das. Awesome. We'll all join. Yes, experience sleep paralysis, but just once. Yes. Sarang, you're white knuckling the chat. Thank you. Sons. Don't know why, but I feel like Sarang is from Maharashtra because of his surname. Yes, he is from Maharashtra. In fact, he is from Mumbai also. And in fact, I'll show you Sarang very soon. I have experienced sleep paralysis throughout my childhood. What is it? Virtual man, please share your experience. What, how? Like throughout your childhood? That's interesting. Like, not interesting, interesting, but weirdly interesting. How can you do that throughout your childhood? Isn't it that like once or twice in a life you get that? Sarang, are you? Sons. Yes, I am Sons. You're not Sons, you're Sarang. But yes, he's from Maharashtra. He's a Maharashtrian for sure. And interestingly, Sons, Sarang is also connected to Konkan area in some way. Maybe someday he'll tell us. But Maharashtra, Mumbai, yes. But someday he'll tell us. But Sarang is also connected to the Konkan area that we love so much. My Bhaus, I Maharashtra. Yes, Sarang. Please answer that. Okay, back to Virtual Man. Virtual Man, please share your experience if you can. We are waiting. Virtual Man, it is fine. You can share with us. We are all about alien abductions and ghost stories and actually sharing experiences. Sarang shared two of his real life experiences. So, right now, we are hoping that you'll share your experience. If not, let us know. And if yes, please share. Me Pune. Hey, Sarang, if you go to Pune, why don't you meet up with Son someday? You guys will actually vibe out very nicely. बस पीने मत बैठना, एक बार पीने बैठ गया तो फिर सॉन्ग्स उठने नहीं देगा. I'm the guy near the Lami, but just in the shadows. Yes. Just take one oil without looking at it and guess which one it is. For sure, very good, very good, very good. I like you. I like you. Covering the name. Okay. We have a perfume in hand. No name visible. I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is Coco Chanel in some way. Coco Chanel Black, maybe. Black Opium! I suck. This is Black Opium, guys. So, yes, for sure. This was Black Opium, which I guessed as Coco Chanel. And that's what. How would it be in the second lot? Coco Chanel is in the first lot. No logic. ADHD. I'm the guy near to Lami, but just in the shadows. Wait, bro, Sarang. Sorry, Sons. Let Virtual Man share his part of the story, and then I'll show you Sarang. Okay? I'll show you Sarang. And you guys talk. Okay? Where is my second home? Sumit, yes, YSL Black Opium. That was YSL Black Opium. Very close contender to, I would say, Coco Chanel Black, right? Thank you. Thank you, sire. Black was right. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, Black was right. In Pune, where have you been? Sons is asking you, in Pune, where have you been? One more chance for you. But Black was right. Okay. Okay, one more chance. Let's do this another time. Linkin Park. Okay, we have the name covered. We have the name covered, okay? Bloody hell. It's not British, you know? Okay, I think my nose is gone. Every scent I'm getting, I'm feeling it is Coco Chanel. Okay. Let's check it. Good girl. This time it was good girl. Okay. This time it was good girl. So yes, one more chance for you. Thank you for the chance, but it was good girl. Black was right. This was not even close. This was not even close. This was literally good girl. And I was again Coco Chanel. Somehow for me all these sweet notes smell the same. So when it comes to oud, I can tell you like if I just randomly take an oud, where is the oud? Come to me, baby. I'll take this oud. Somehow I hope this is oud. Yes, this is oud. Okay. Yeah, this is Black Musk. I can tell you from the scent. Black Musk. Black Musk, guys. So the ouds and the others I can immediately tell you. But the French ones, all the sweets are the same for me somehow. But yeah. I would fall asleep. Okay, guys. Let's get back. The story is on. The story is on. From Virtual Man. I would fall asleep and soon after I'd wake up. I could feel everything but couldn't say a word. Oh. With all of my strength, I could barely move a finger. I would want to scream for someone to shake me and pull me out of it, to bring me back to life, but I couldn't utter a word. It's horrific experience that I've faced many, many times. Virtual Man. Understood. Right. That is crazy. Like if you face this multiple times, that's hard, man. That's super hard. Like I felt it once and I understand what you're describing, but to go through it multiple times would have been crazy. And yes, we also relate it with demonic settings. Like demons want to sit because you are a very sensitive person. So while sleeping, when your soul travels outside the body, demons are around you. Like not demons exactly, but somewhat dam pishach kind of thing, right? The one Sarang mentioned. So dam pishach is around you. They want to sit like get inside the body, so they try to get in through the heart, but then your soul comes back immediately, right? So your comes the soul comes back and jolts your body. What Michael was saying, it jolts it awake. So the thing does not get to enter you, your body is still recovering and recalibrating, and you still feel something heavy on the chest, is what we can kind of think. So this virtual man, this means you have a very energy sensitive body. Like you can feel people's presence, right? You can feel if somebody is a good person or a bad person. Simply you can feel that, right? So virtual man, very nice experience that you shared. Thank you so much for sharing that. Sarang, girl was good but not your guess. Yeah, true. Girl was good but not my guess. Today Lami Bros nose is weak. Exactly. No, for the French sweet ones, it is always weak. Not today. Give me the woods, I will identify. The strong smells I can identify easily. Sarang Anekar, virtual man, your story is too dark, man. Kind of, yeah. Not too dark, but yeah, very deeply affecting for sure. Bro, who's that guy near you? You haven't told us. Yes, I shall do the exposure now. I shall. Let's get to the guys next to me. So these guys must be thinking I'm crazy all this time, but they are here.
What's up,
Hello.
guys? This is Sarang here. Hi, Sons. We can meet in Pune, bro.
Yeah. So because I was streaming, Sarang decided to chat instead of talk, right? So now he's talking.
Yeah, guys. I'm the one who's in the shadows every time he goes live. He's the face, I'm the shadow.
Yes, but now he's in the light,
Yeah.
right?
Too much light.
Yes, and we have Kunal.
Hello guys, how's it going?
If
My name is Kunal.
yeah, if you want to learn about trading, if you want to learn anything about trading, this is the guy.
Yes, I'm the one.
Yeah.
Anything about trading about virtual items like there's a platform called Steam and you trade like virtual stuff about games and things. Anything about crypto, I'm the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and even the real stuff because can I tell them about it?
Go ahead.
So this guy has never ever taken a single penny from his house. From a very young age, he made his own money and purchased his own bike, his own car, and almost his own everything. We won't get in details what he's purchasing because nazar lag jati hai. But yes, this is the guy who you want to go to for. And what is your age, sir?
I'm 25.
Yes, 25. He's been trading since he was 15,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, since I was 15 years.
So guys, we have legends. And also Sarang, why don't you tell the chat what you do for a living?
Guys, I'm a game designer in one of the big companies in gaming, which is called Ubisoft. And I think you guys might have played a lot of games from the company. So, yeah, that's what I do.
Tell them one of the games.
I think they know Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, Tom Clancy's Recon Division 6.
Trackmania?
Yeah,
Trackmania,
Trackmania also,
Trackmania.
but there are like less fans for Trackmania.
Yeah, hey, I'm the fan. One fan is enough fan. So guys, these are the two legends, right? You want anything like we can have a live session with each of them someday if they have the time. So we can have one topic covered each day. One day will be trading. One day will be like how to make your own money, how you can start your own trading stuff, right? And the other day how gaming industry happens, how they develop the games, how what to look for in a good game, right? And how to also start your own gaming business because he can help you. Not saying we can make a game, but we can still trade the games, right? Trade in games. So we have like a trader, in-game trader, game developer. Let me know if you guys want any specific questions, but we will bring them on as specialists maybe in the coming month. You guys will have time, right? Okay, superb. So we'll have that. So, back. Where are we? Virtual man, your stories to dark man. Where was again? I have told us. Yes, songs now you have seen, right? Yes, Sumit. Hello, Sarang. Bro, that's crazy. Hi, Sarang. Virtual man, yes. Nice to see you, Sarang. Love you, bro. Sons. Son says, love you, bro. Hey, Kunal. Nice to meet you. Sumit says, nice to meet you.
Hi, Sunil. Nice to meet you.
Love you too, bro. That's freaking awesome. Lami, bro, you didn't ask me what I do for a living. Three Musketeers. Yeah, kind of Three Musketeers right now. Fajr, what do you do for a living? Please tell us. Is that something related? Maybe. What do you do for a living, Fajr? Please tell us. Now that you have mentioned the question, I'm super curious. What do you do for a living? Let's see. Guess. I would guess. You are a perfume tester. From your collection, that is all I can guess. You're a perfume tester. But yes, it would be awesome if you can tell us. Sons, please join the guess game. Sarang, please join the guessing game. Fajr, we have to guess what does Fajr do, right? Hint is there in profile pic and in WhatsApp also. What? Wait, oh my god, I cannot open either of those right now because both of this is here. I cannot see the profile pic also. चकवा वाली बताता हूँ ब्रो चकवा वाली बताता हूँ स्टोरी जस्ट 2 minutes animator youtuber yes Sarang good guesses even I would have kind of guessed that because animator for sure maybe or illustrator cartoon artist illustrator because that what I see is an illustration right okay this is 132 minutes now we'll be taking a break at 180 or 160 maybe I don't know not a break actually we'll be breaking for the day right in 15 minutes I guess yes Fajr so our best guesses are YouTuber and animator okay let's know what it is explainer video creator right this is what feels like you know the career ladder where this guy comes and guesses what people do for a living on the career ladder so please tell us Fajr you're making us curious you're making the chat curious what exactly do you do for a living. Next hint medicine. Okay, I remember. I remember. I remember. It had something to do with medical. There was a nurse, there was a medical thing. I think we had spoken way back. Stethoscope doctor. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So actually that's what because I'm streaming right now, I cannot check my WhatsApp. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Not pharmacist, Sarang. That's a stethoscope means a doctor. He's a doctor. Fajr. We'll also have an interview with you. Sumit, also I feel we should have an interview with you. Right? Medic. Nice. Yes. Yes. I've completed MBBS recently, now an internship. Awesome! We have another doctor in the house. Another kya? Pehla hi hai. The first doctor in the house. Fajr. Welcome to the chat as a doctor. Don't reply to Sarang. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, don't reply to Sarang. Doctor, pharmacist. Okay. Yeah, he called you an animator. Don't reply to Sarang now. Very bad. Very good. Okay, guys. Yes. So now let's move to Son's story. Okay. So let me just put this on. Right. So the story begins when Sons and his friends went out for a vacation. Right. And what happened was they were in a bus. Okay, and the bus driver, Sons, and I think one of the guys, right, Sons, who was with you. Okay, the medical student anime, super. So Sons, I think you were with the driver and someone else, right? So they wanted to get some booze, right? Some spirit in the system, right? Some ethanol in the system. They wanted to get in, right? So they wanted some booze and they started looking for a beer shop. And what happened was the bus was emptied at the hotel and they took the bus to the nearest shop, wine shop, basically. And while going there, right, they took around 15 minutes to find the nearest wine shop. Okay, and they reached there, they took everything, they also took some amount of food. The food was some chicken and other stuff, privacy breach. Okay, so they took some food. Okay, and then they started coming back to the hotel. Now while going, it took them 15 minutes to reach the place where the wine shop was, including the doctor. See, now we are off to doctors. So the driver also was in the van, the bus, and it took them 15 minutes to get to the wine shop. Now while coming back, what happened was, now they were not drunk, but what happened was they kept saying, bro, ये तीन गाड़ी same है क्या एक साथ में? What the hell? One है 6005. It's like एक दो तीन पूरा showroom बन गया सामने.
All three are same colors.
Same colors, भाई. So guys, right, first we complete this because this story is super interesting and scary. Okay. So now they were coming back from the wine shop. All right. And while coming back, now what they notice is the same people are crossing them again and again, and the same street lamps are going by again and again. So after maybe half an hour of going that way, they started realizing that the same things are happening over and over again. It's like a loop. They are looking at a loop, right? And then they kind of started getting scared, right? But the driver, I think the driver was local over there, right? So the driver did not have much of a problem understanding what was going on, right? So on their, I think 15th pass or something, when they had the same buildings and the same people and the same thing going on their 15th pass or so, the driver says, drop some food, right? Drop some food outside the window. And that's how you deal with this kind of an energy. So this is kind of an energy that resides atop of mountains, usually on top of mountains, and it will put you in some sort of a trance. And this trance is usually where people start, either hallucinating or the concept of time just flies away, or what you think of as time stops being time. So for them, the place starts looping around. So it locks them in a certain geolock. The thing keeps on looping over and over again. And after they put this food on the street, right, they got back in, started off the journey again, and within 5 minutes, they reached back at their place. And when people inquired, they actually realized they had been gone for 1.5 hours, more than 1.5 hours, right? So this 15-minute journey that should have been 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes was actually more than 1.5 hours, right? And then that is what kind of scared them, right? Because this whole journey going over and over again, it was not warranted in any which way, right? So this is the story. So the energy that trapped them on the mountain is called a chakwa, or a time loop energy. And there are many such energies in Konkan area. So if you come to India and you go on top of a mountain, if you go for mountaineering, the guide will also tell you not to wander alone. And in case you wander alone, what happens if you go too far, right? So just a word of warning, if you come to India, if you go for these hikes, do not wander alone. Stay in the group, especially in Konkan area. Stay in the group, okay? Don't wander alone. Just kidding, don't get offended. Sons is saying don't get offended, okay? Okay. Just listening to the story. So yes, guys. Sons, let me know if I've missed out something. I hope you were listening to the story. Let me know if I missed out something. Please add the details if you feel I've missed out on something. And we can For sure, cover it up. Okay, we can add your bits of the story, but this is what I remember, and this is a true incidence, right? And another one that I told you way back was one of my aunts, okay, Kaki, went on a trip. They went into this Takwa area in, I think that was, what was that area? Sundarban. Okay, the Sundarban village. There's this area for hiking and everything, and there's this remote area inside Sundarban where people are not allowed to go. But they had masti, so they went. And the moment they went in, what she describes the experience as is that she could see the sunrise, right? But the thing was, it was night time. So they went there at night 2 a.m. Okay, and then she says the next thing they remember is watching the sunrise, and directly it was afternoon. So something distorted their view of time, and I think around 12 hours had passed, or 8 hours had passed after them getting there, and the guide and other people had to come and then wake them up because they were not getting the count. Two people were missing, my aunt and her friend. So these kind of stuff happen on mountains. Please be very careful when you go to mountains. Mountains have a spirit of their own. If Michael was here, he would have told you that mountains have their own spirit, right? So do not mess with the mountain spirits. Yes, in the Konkan area at night, you should be in a group. Yes, Sons, very true. In Konkan area at night, you should be in a group. Never wander around alone. Never. Ever. Because Konkan area is an ancient site, right? There are burial sites se lekar, there are prehistoric mountains. So just Konkan area, some areas in Tamil Nadu, some areas in even next to Everest, Mount Everest. Do not go alone. The Kailash Parvat, do not go alone. Many things are there. So yes, guys, this was my fill for the day. I hope we had a good time. Now my throat is gone. I cannot speak more. Konkan, yes. Sons, thank you so much for sharing your experience. And Sarang, thank you very much for sharing your experience. Virtual Man, uh, the night terror, not the night terrors, but the sleep paralysis that you shared with us. Hope it is not happening anymore. Okay, and hope you, if it happens, you do get out of it. You just relax your body and let the body take back the control, right? So hope it has been going well, but I can, like, I cannot even imagine going through that, and that too for so long, for your childhood. That's crazy. So it's crazy that you had that happen to you. That was quite a trip, Lami. Sumit, thank you. Why to thank Sarang? He's just beside you. Yeah, he's just beside me. Arm's length. But yes. Yes. So, guys, should we or should we not end the stream now? We can go on for 15 more minutes if you have any more topics. But what I feel is today's topics have been very heavy, right? Right from sleep paralysis to this dragonfly coming as a spirit guide to the Chakwa and the ghost story that Sarang shared, and the sleep paralysis obviously that virtual man shared. I think this today's session has been very heavy. Let's take some time to process these things, right? And tomorrow come back with more insights on these things. And virtual man, we will cover tomorrow. The first thing maybe we will cover is the Pishach look that we were talking about, right? Bhoot, Pishach, and everything. We'll cover those things tomorrow. So it will be a supernatural trip again, sitting inside a perfume alley, okay, which is not advised, okay. Perfumes do attract otherworldly creatures, but then we are protected. I know a lot of voodoo stuff that we can do to get rid of them. Not entirely, but partially. I Sarang, come here. Yeah, Sarang, please catch up with Sons and you guys can meet up in Pune. Arey nahi, we are going on Monday, na? Monday, Tuesday. Cool. All right, guys. So this was it. I guess we need time to process all this information. Also, research about the Chakwa and the energy dimension pockets where time slows down or it speeds up, right? So do kind of see what that is in your myths and legends, and we will be back tomorrow. Guys, anything else before we close the chat? Let me know. Thank you very much for joining in, everyone. Lalita, special thanks to you for joining us on the way back. Abrahams, thank you for coming. Jason, thank you. Ben Goodman, thank you for coming and subscribing also. Michael, thank you for coming today. Virtual Man, thank you for coming online. Fajr, thank you for coming and sharing your experiences. Virtual Man, thank you for coming and being vulnerable and sharing your experiences. Sons, thank you for coming online. Sumit, thank you for coming online. Sarang, thank you for coming online on chat. Sons, yeah, he will come. You guys have fun. Thank you, Sumit. We shall have fun. Well, not really fun. We'll just go home now. It's like too tired to have fun at this point, and my throat is gone. So we'll have a little fun and go home. Well, exactly, Mountain Dew bhi garam ho gaya. So yes, we will have some fun and we'll go home. We can. Bye for now. Yes, Sarang. Bye bye. Take care. And okay, Sarang. Bye, bud. Yes. Take care, guys. Anything else? Please put it in the community chat, guys. If you have any topic suggestions, you can put it in the community chat. Guys, put out all the private questions that you have for Sarang on the community chat, and we'll have him next on the live. Okay, we'll have a podcast format, so we'll have him next on the live. And also after that, we'll have Kunal on the live. So if you have any questions about trading and making money while you're young and beautiful, please put it on the chat. All right. Take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you for coming online. I shall take the screenshot of all the warriors who had come today. God, why do I keep doing this? Yeah. All right. We had 12 chatting members today. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the love. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sumit Das. Good night, Sons. Benno was not here. Yes. Good night. Good night from Sarang. Yes. And good night from... Dikh raha hai? All right. Chalo, take care, guys. Good night. Take care. And thank you for subscribing, Ben. Thank you for subscribing, Ben Goodman. And yes, that's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care, guys. Take care.